Hey, what is up YouTube? It's Kotetsu here, and welcome back to another episode of GTA 5 Stunt Challenge. And today, we are doing something very special. Yes, we are doing something that I've tried 2 times before this. Yes, we are finally trying this stunt again. So, I'm going to zoom out here. There we go. Am I zoomed out? Okay, there we go. So, the stunt pretty much is you gotta do a wheelie there. And you gotta keep going here. You gotta go top speed for this one, or else you're not really going to get the best result. And you just gotta keep going down here, and yeah. And by the way, this was hit by Sick Caliber and a Cryptic Stunting Team Taj, and yeah, that's not really what's supposed to happen. So pretty much for this episode, all we have to do is hit a stunt off of this planter right here, and we can either land on what Sick Caliber landed on the top of this. We could land on the lower part of that building, we could land on the higher part of that building, or we could do a wall ride all the way across this building. I haven't seen anyone do it, but I was trying the stunt earlier, and it's very much so possible, so we could try that. And we could, like, do some kind of landing. I don't know. Really, anything works. So, anyways, how are you guys all doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Sorry I couldn't get an upload out yesterday. I was just, like, you know, studying for those finals I have next week and stuff. Just getting a lot of work done and overall just trying to improve my grades as much as I can at this point. And today, before this, I actually did a driver's test after school. If you guys don't already know, I tried doing my driver's test last week, but something unfortunate happened. Turns out the brake lights were out on my dad's car, which I was using to take the test. So, he had to get that fixed and he gave the car back to me, and I passed it today. So, yeah, I officially have a driver's license today where I can drive by myself. So, yay, I can finally do stuff like that. I'm not sure how much I'm actually going to be driving because, you know, I don't really have a good source of gas money, but, you know, if I ever really need to drive and stuff, like, I can do it. I can, like, drive to school, practice, whatever I need to, and I can, like, kind of do things at my own pace. So, for most of you that live in, like, the UK, Europe, and the eastern part of the USA, you guys are pretty lucky. Like, most of you guys already are out of school, and you guys have already taken your finals and stuff. But I still have to take them, and like from like what I've heard, like I have it later than most people do. I mean, most people are out of school by now. But I am just counting the days. The next Thursday is my last day of school, and then after that, I'm done. I'm completely done. That's gonna be so exciting. I'm finally not gonna be like crammed for time constantly, because for the past 5 months, I've had no time to do anything pretty much, like really like being 100% real. But like now I'll finally have like 2 months to like actually be alive. And school really isn't even the problem, but just when you mix like school, sports, and YouTube, or like any other hobby and that kind of stuff, that's when things get really complicated, because then you find yourself like not having a lot of time to do anything else, and it's really like a lot of pressure. So on the subject of school, that's kind of what today's question is related to. I have a question for you guys. What do you think, which class do you think has the hardest final out of any class? It could be like any kind of math class, it could be like English, like science, whatever. Like, which class do you have that had the hardest final? I'm interested in hearing. For me, I think geometry and chemistry are going to be equally as hard, but I'm a lot more worried about the geometry one because I have a lower grade in that class, and if I like bomb the final, I might not pass the class. So like that's why I'm kind of worried about that. So I'm going to study really hard for that so I get a good grade. And like that's like my main priority, like the geometry final. But I think like the chemistry one's gonna be equally as hard, but since I had a good grade in that class in the first place, it doesn't really like matter. Okay, we should focus more on the stunt, so here we go. Let's get the bump. Oh no, I missed the bump completely. That's pretty bad. There's another one we can get there. We missed that one too. Are you really? So the reason why I wasn't able to hit this stunt last time is because first of all, I was doing it on PS4, which makes it a bit harder. And also, I was trying a different stunt midway through the episode, but I'm going to try this one stunt the entire time, so that should, like, help me, like, concentrate more on just this stunt. And how did I not, like, somehow get knocked off my bike there? That's weird. Yeah, at least I got knocked off there. So I think what it is that makes this stunt kind of hard is the bump, though, because everything else, you just got to glide and go to it. But the bump, like, I'm not sure, it just, like, is a bit more complicated, so we got to really focus on getting it correctly. Like, is that good? That would have been perfect. Why didn't I get the bump? Oh, and also, if you guys are wondering when my next special video is going to be, it's going to be at 3,000 subscribers. So if you guys can get me to 3,000 subscribers, that's when I'm going to release my next special video, and it's going to be really good, so I really hope I get there soon. Like, how I plan on doing it is for every 1,000 subscribers I get, I, like, plan out a really fun, cool, original, like, awesome, hard to make special for you guys, and I think that's pretty good. like, if a theoretical situation, I get, like, so many subscribers I can't keep up, well, then I'll, like, change the pace. But at the pace I'm going at right now, like, a special, like, for every 1,000 subscribers, that just seems like a good pace for, like, based on how I'm gaining subs right now. Oh, yes, this is looking good. Here we go. Let's get the bump. Why? This might be one of the most frustrating bumps in this entire game. It's just so hard to get. There we go, there we go. Let's try the wall ride. This is what I'm talking about, like this. Yes, let's go, let's go, let's go. And I wasn't able to get it, great. But you guys also see if I get that exact same bump, but am able to take it a bit farther, I can just land on that lower platform, which I'm thinking might be the second easiest stunt in this entire thing. I just gotta keep going. And if I'm going fast enough, that's obviously the case, but I need to get the speed before I can do anything, so let's bump off here again. No, that's not even really a bump. That's just sad. Let's just keep driving down here, just see what happens. Let's just keep going fast. Yes, there we go. Haven't tried this without HAKUCHOU. Here we go. Let's try like this or something. Is that even a bump? No, it's not a bump. That was an epic fail. Here we go. And why? Why am I always getting these stupid bumps? Are you serious? This is one of the most frustrating bumps in this entire game. Okay, so incidentally, this bump is still terrible on PS4. I've gotten close so many times. I decided to make a fail montage, and I'm going to show it to you guys right now.
Never good at this, always thinking with my head. If I would've listened to my heart, I'd be with you instead. I know you looking for love still. Material things won't make you happy, but love will. L-O-V and at the E, me and you it had to be. Fairy tale or tragedy, I just hope it ends happily. I've been losing my sanity, I just hope it come back to me. I don't know if this loving is something good or it's bad for me. Oh God, it really don't stop. You're like a Ferrari, baby, and I want a whole lot. Tell me what you think about when I ain't there. You been finding everything but me, and baby, nothing can compare. I got that G-double-O-D loving. You been frontin', talking like your man was all that, when I know he wasn't. Girl, you bluffing, you looking for love, but you love him, then you leave him. I would fall for you, girl, but you keep changing with the seasons. L-O-V-E.
Said she's only been in love once, maybe twice in the cold months. But summer's on the way out, and winter's on the come up. L-O-V-E, she wants that. L-O-V-E, she needs L-O-V-E. For us and then +10 in case a big heart of yours made broke friend. No, I can't buy love, but I can buy a lot of shit. And I only get cash, don't know how to write checks. Got a pretty dumb smile and a bad taste in kicks, but Boogie got me right, you should check my new face.
So that's gonna be it for this episode of GTA 5 Stunt Challenge. Thanks for watching. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video at any point in time, be sure to drop a like on the video because it does help a lot. And also, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for daily GTA 5 content and more. And until next time, this is Kotetsu. You have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Kotetsu out.